We are all in it together in our fight for 15, in our fight to make sure that everyone knows we are all in this together, our fight for the future, our fight for all that we know is possible. So I just want to thank everyone. We're at the State Pride! We're here, and we're going to have a fun day. And listen, I just can't thank all the volunteers, all the workers, all the supporters, all the friends for all that you've been doing. Look, so you guys might have heard I'm moving Iowa, right? I mean, I'm kind of moving Iowa. But in my heart, I mean, I did actually pack my stuff up, I have to tell you. But listen, I can't thank you guys enough. I've been saying this everywhere. Iowa is such an amazing state because it is a state of such amazing people. And when I think about the biggest challenges that face our country, I look to leaders who are here, who are the voice about what we know are the common issues among us, the issues that wake us up at night wherever we live, whatever we look like, whatever neighborhood we live in. We know that we are fighting for the best of who we are as a nation, and we know the greatest power in our fight is the people and the fact that the vast majority of us have so much more in common than what separates us. And that is the fuel of our campaign. That is why we are going to win, and that's why together we are going to fight for this country we love. And we are going to make sure that everybody's voice is heard. But I can't do it without you. I can't do it without you. So that's Kamala's corner over there. But we're Kamala's corner. And so part of why I'm here is to just formally ask for your support and your help with us on caucus night. And to please stand in our corner. Our campaign is truly about saying that we know that the way we win is when we stand together. Our campaign is saying that we know there is an obvious point. Dude gotta go. We know that part, right? Dude gotta go. 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 Exactly. So we know that part. We know that to successfully turn the page, we're going to have to successfully prosecute the case against 4 more years of Donald Trump, and it might take a prosecutor to do it. And we know we're working with a really long rep sheet. But we also know our campaign is so much bigger than that. Because truly over these last couple of years, there have been so many forces trying to sow hate and division among us. But when I look around at all the friends, I think we all truly know that we have so much more in common than what separates us. When we stand here prepared to be energized and enjoy this afternoon at the State Pride, we also stand with our brothers and sisters of labor and those who need to organize in this fight for minimum wage. We stand with them knowing that there is dignity in work, and the dignity in work must be recognized by a livable wage, by a safe working place, by the ability to stand together and never be made to fight alone. So we stand together on this. We stand together to say we are going to fight for our children and our future in terms of this climate crisis, and we are not going to give up until we have a commitment to have a sense of urgency and conviction on this issue that is not only about our goals and the behaviors we're prepared to make to save this beautiful planet of ours, but also we're going to hold the polluters accountable, and we're going to make sure that there is consequence and accountability for the people who have been engaged in those behaviors that have caused us to get into this crisis. Because, some people want to give me a hard time about having been a prosecutor, but let me tell you something. When I look at these oil companies, when I look at these polluters who I have taken on, When I say this, it's not just about some pretty speech or standing on the floor of the Senate and talking about a bill that may or may not get passed. I've done the work of taking them on. So if you want to know where we stand, look at where we've been. We did an event last night with our LGBTQ brothers and sisters, talking about our ongoing fight for civil rights and equality. And I said, look, and the moderator said, well, why do you keep talking about what you've done? I said, because it's important people to know where you've been as an indication of where you're going to be. And I've been there on the front lines. I stood when some Democrats were talking about civil unions, and I was performing marriages in same-sex couples. Where you been? That's going to tell you where you're going to be. Let's talk about standing for working families. Let's talk about that commitment. It's about understanding that this is not just about some fancy thing that's about saying you're going to recreate the world. It's about understanding what's going on with that mother or father when they're sitting at that kitchen table at midnight trying to make sure and figure out how they're going to get through the rest of the week or the month. It's about saying that we know one of the biggest and most transformational things you can do for a family is help them get through the end of the month, which is why we are proposing what will be the biggest tax break for working families in America. It's about saying on the issue of health care. Well, some of us have had to go through that process because we needed the help or because we have a family member who needed the help and the dignity that should come along with that kind of experience. And so we have said, yes, it is a priority for us to make sure every American has coverage, not incremental, not saying let's take this one step at a time when 10 million people won't be covered by a plan. That's not what we're saying. We're saying everybody's going to get covered. Because this is not a time to look backward to the good old days and say that might be okay for tomorrow. No, that was yesterday. Tomorrow is tomorrow, and we got to do better. And that's why we have a Medicare plan that also says we're not going to tax middle-class families because you've been taxed enough. We're saying we're not going to take choice from you because I heard from so many people who say, Kamala, I want to have the option. Don't take away my option of having a private plan or a public plan under a Medicare for All plan. And so I said, I hear you. I will not take away your choice. Under our Medicare for All plan, you get that choice to make that decision about what is in your best interest. I'm not telling you what you need. And maybe that comes from being raised by a mother. You've all heard me talk about her. Yes, she was all of 5 feet tall, but she felt 10 feet tall every day of the week. And she would say to me, and I say to all of the friends here, passing on her good advice, she'd say, Kamala, don't you ever let anyone tell you who you are. You tell them who you are. And that's what our campaign is about. For the people.